Every time we visit this church, you guys seem a little bigger. And that's a good thing. So we have been your mission partners in Prague for as long as this church has been around, which I believe is 22 years. We've been in Prague 27 years. And and we are deeply appreciative of your partnership. If you don't know who we are, we went to Prague in 1999 with an organization called Global Scholars. They put missionaries in, or they put academics in secular colleges and universities overseas, thinking these are the people who are going to be forming the culture in the future. I teach, I'm chair of Arts, Culture, and Literature at Anglo-American University. I teach courses in cultural studies, media studies, religious studies, a little bit of social theory, and I've been teaching there. That's been my gig for 27 years. We also, and I try to teach in a way that kind of rattles students' cages, tries to get them to think about life and reality in broader terms than maybe they would have before. They also come over for movie nights and sometimes Bible studies. Let me give you, we haven't had Bible studies in a while, and that was kind of discouraging. This year, however, something unexpected happened. I was at the print center making my copies, and I hear a voice behind me say, "Hey, are you Ted Turnau?" And I turn around, and there's this girl, really short cropped hair, nose stud, tats. And I was like, "Yeah." And she said, "Are you the guy who does Bible studies?" And I said, "I can be. I have done." And she said, "Can you do a Bible study with me?" And I said, "Well, I will if there's enough student interest. Can you find other interested students?" And she said, "I think I can." And that started the Bible study. It's been a really interesting journey. We have 3 to 5 people. So Friday nights, movie night, Bible study, movie night, Bible study. Every Friday night's taken. It's not the same people who come every Friday night, though. So that's weird. We're really hoping to form a core group. Also, we are part of a school that we helped to start in 2004. Carolyn will tell you about that in a little bit. One other thing that I get to do that you guys can pray for immediately is that I sometimes get a chance to help equip Christians, Christian parents, Christian leaders in how to deal with popular culture because they're befuddled and ill-equipped. And at the end of July, we're flying down to Guatemala. This group came to me called Instituto Crux, and they said, "Hey, we read your book, Pop Culture Parent. Can we translate it?" And I'm like, "Here's the contact information for my publisher." And they got permission. And then they said, "Hey, can you come down and talk to us, like 3 half-hour talks?" And I was like, "Sure, if we're in the States." And then that turned into, they scheduled a conference for me, doing 4 plenary sessions, doing a whole curriculum on engaging popular culture, 6 25-minute videos, and interviews with national broadcasters, and meetings with Christian leaders, meetings with Christian youth. It's just kind of ballooned, and it's getting crazy, and it's the most intense week I think I'll ever have to go through. Please pray. So the conference is early August, but they have us there for a week, and they've got us working every day except Sunday. And now Carolyn wants to tell you a little about what's going on with her wing of the ministry.
Okay, so when we have college students over, then Ted and I work together to clean up and cook and host and pray and prepare. So that's a big part of what I'm doing, especially on Fridays. But back in 2003, 2004, we were part of a group that started the Christian International School of Prague. And I was just like, where are we going to send our son Roger for 8th grade math? And 2 weeks before school started, Ted volunteered me to teach Bible. I'm still there. I'm still teaching Bible. I love it and enjoy it.
She's head of the department, people.
Yeah, so but anyway, I want to tell you a story about one student. I had the privilege of teaching him both in 8th grade and then again this past year in 10th grade. His father is an atheist from Slovakia. His mother is a Catholic from the Philippines. And in 8th grade, he was quite he's super smart, but he was quite a slacker. He wasn't doing his homework. I was like, come on, you can do better than this. What can I do to encourage you? And he said, well, my father said that Bible class is my least priority. This is not important. And so I'm not putting in any effort. And I was like, well, hey, if you just put in a little effort in the right direction, you could get better grades. This past year, I had him for 10th grade, and he's different. He was really excited to come to Bible class. I always start my class with prayer. I write on the board, please, thanks, and kids tell me their prayers and requests and praises. And he would come in as soon as he could, and he'd make something creative on the board to arrange the pleases and thankses. And he said to me several times, this is the best part of my day. This is so important to me. And he's trying to navigate. He wants to be a Christian. He's trying to figure out, well, what does that look like for me coming from an atheist Catholic family, going to a Protestant-ish school? And we have these deep theological conversations every now and then. So you can pray for him as he continues to grow. My other thing this past year that I added was I started a part-time seminary class in September, and it is challenging me, it is stretching me, it is different to go back to school after 40 years as a student. It is quite different to write papers than it is to assign papers and grade papers. So you can pray for me. I'm enjoying what I'm learning, but I also find the projects stressful, so you can pray for me. Thanks.
So if you want to keep up with us, we have a propaganda table set up next to the welcome table, I think, and you can just grab a card, put your name down, and we will stuff your already full inboxes with more emails. But these are emails that are good and cool. So thank you all. We appreciate your support.